Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I am Star. The message I heard is that's the hallway. The scripture comes from 1 Kings 22 and 29. So the king of Israel and Jehoshaphat, king of Judah, went up to Ramoth Gilead. The king of Israel said to Jehoshaphat, I will enter the battle in disguise, but you wear your royal robes. So the king of Israel disguised himself and went into battle. Now the king of Aram had ordered his 32 chariot commanders, do not fight with anyone small or great, except the king of Israel. When the chariot commanders saw Jehoshaphat, they thought, surely this is the king of Israel. So they turned to attack him. But when Jehoshaphat cried out, the chariot commanders saw that he was not the king of Israel and stopped pursuing him. But someone drew his bow at random and hit the king of Israel between the sections of his armor. The king told his chariot driver, wheel around and get me out of the fighting. I've been wounded. All day long the battle raged, and the king was propped up in his chariot facing Armenes. The blood from his wound ran onto the floor of the chariot, and that evening he died. As the sun was setting, a cry spread through the army, every man to his town, every man to his land. So the king died and was brought to Samaria, and they buried him there. They washed the chariot pool at a pool in Samaria, where the prostitutes bathed, and the dogs licked up his blood, as the word of the Lord had declared. Whew. So here's what God said. Here's what God said. Here's what God said. God say what he said is going to come to pass. Okay? What he said is going to come to pass. What he said is going to come to pass. And it's no need for it, like, if they can do all the tricks and the schemes that they want to, and they can try to figure, like, they can do whatever they want to. God said, but God said, but God said, but God said, what he said is what is going to come to pass. That's the message. Like, this is a situation, okay? This is a situation in the scripture where the king was trying to, Ahab was trying to fight against what God said was going to happen, okay? So this could be a situation where someone, you find yourself fighting against what God said is going to happen. And, regardless of what God said is going to happen, what he said is going to come to pass. And, I just feel like this is not a situation. This is a situation where somebody then got chance and chance, opportunity after opportunity, opportunity after opportunity, and chance after chance to change whatever around. And they chose not to. You chose not to. Regardless of what this ending is, it could be a divorce. This could be a situation where somebody got chance and opportunity and chance to turn their way around and to stop being that way and to stop doing what they were doing and to make the relationship better and to be a better husband or to be a better wife. Or they tried, they didn't try. The other person was trying and they didn't try. They didn't want to. Like, this is somebody that they have put forth no effort to change. So yes, it is going to come to an end. And they can try to hide from it. They can try to put a disguise together. And they can run here, there, and everywhere. But God said, he said what he said. And it's going to come to an end. It could be a situation where somebody been acting a fool on their job. And every time that something is going on, they always stirring up trouble. They always stirring up mess. They trying to get this one fired, that one fired. They always messing with somebody. They always doing somebody some kind of harm. God says coming to an end. And if you don't want to stop messing with people, guess what's going to come to an end? Okay, like, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's gonna come, like, this is coming to a situation where the boss is realizing, hold on, if we would just get rid of this person, we wouldn't even have to worry about none of this. Everything was going fine until here they come. And now they here. They got a problem with everybody in this place. They the problem. I mean, it could be a situation, you know what I'm saying? This is like, it could even be a situation where somebody's time for somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like they time is, they gonna be called to glory. And you know what I'm saying? Um, it shouldn't be a moment to where you are basically scared. Okay, especially like, you know, if you didn't live your life, I can understand if somebody, you know, if somebody's like really young, because I've you know what I'm saying, as I've said, I've known some people that were young, and you know, they had young children, they just got started, you know what I'm saying, they hadn't even really had an opportunity to really do anything with their lives. And we, you know, it's a difference between when somebody young is called to glory, when somebody that is a child, or you know, like that, when they call to glory, than when somebody that has lived a beautiful life and they have done all the things they wanted to do in their life. You know, it's a different, I like, and I know it's no way for to just say that, well, you should be okay with it, because no, I'm not gonna say that, because you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna say that because that's very harsh and that's mean, and I'm not even trying to say it that way. But I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to say is, if you have accomplished the goals that you wanted to accomplish, and you have done the things on this earth that you wanted to do, and you have lived to see an age that a lot of people that you have known did not live to see, and I just feel like, you know that you have lived your life the way God wanted you to live your life. You know that you have done right in the eyes of God. You have no reason to be scared. You have no reason to feel as though this is torture or this is terrible. Like, this is not like, I just feel like, I just feel like it is not a moment where you should feel as though you don't understand. You know what I'm saying? It like it, I just feel like sometimes I just feel like perspective. I guess it's from my perspective, and you know, that's a really tough situation. That's a really harsh type. Like, I don't really like. I don't want to talk about it, but I don't want no smoke with God. So here I am. But you know, it's like somebody that they ain't even get the opportunities to have kids. They ain't even get an opportunity to get married. They didn't even have an opportunity, or they had kids and their kids was young. It's so many people that lose their life on the news. You know, they had little bitty kids, they 2, 3 years old. They still trying to do this. They still trying. They ain't never been married. They just started this. They just did that. When somebody has the opportunity to live out their life to where they have done everything, and they then raise the kids are grown, they may even have their grandkids, some even get to see their great grandkids, that is a blessing. And it should not be a situation to where you are feeling as though you are being, like, this is a punishment. It's not a punishment. Like, this is not a situation. You are blessed. And I just feel like, for whoever like that is for, you know what I'm saying? Please don't take it the wrong way. I'm just being real. You're blessed. You are blessed. You are blessed. Because I know some people that didn't have the opportunity to have kids. I know some people that didn't even get the chance to get married. They didn't even get a chance to have their first drink at 21. So understand, you are blessed. And it is not a punishment. This is not a situation where you know what I'm saying? This is not a situation where you should feel as though God is punishing you. This is not a situation, and you can't run from it. And you know, yeah, I don't know, like, obviously, I can't say that I know how you feel, because I'm 32, about to be 33, so I can't say that, but I can't, all I can say is what God is leading me to say. And I'm gonna be real and say, I don't even want to say that, because I don't want nobody feeling, so I'm not trying to get on nobody. I know this is a message that's gonna make some people mad, but in reality, it shouldn't, because you are blessed. God has blessed you. And you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is that you got going on right now, however you live in your life, you should be at peace. Like, you won. Legit, you won the game. Like, this is the situation, whoever this for, you won the game. You chill, relax, go on vacations, chill with your friends. Like, I don't feel like this is a situation where you should be constantly, like, having the thought of demise in your head over and over again when you actually won. And you shouldn't think of whatever it is, like maybe God sent you a dream or you were told something or maybe the doctors told you something. But I just feel like this message is to tell you that this is not a moment in time where you should like be an enemy to God, because you are basically damning yourself to hell if you do that. Versus if you are just like, like you accept the fact, like you know what I'm saying? Think about the beautiful times that you had in your life. Do whatever it is that you wanted to do. Accomplish whatever it is that you want to accomplish. But I say once again, this is somebody, you won the game. You won. Like you won. And that's the message. You cannot, but for whatever it is, that got dark towards the end, but like, you know what I'm saying? For whoever this is for, I just feel like God is saying that you cannot outrun destiny. You cannot change what God said. God said what he said, and that's final. It don't matter who you are, don't matter what you got going on. When God say that something is gonna happen, that's what's gonna happen. Regardless to if it is a divorce, it's a job that's coming to an end, or a relationship, friendship, whatever. God said what he said. And it's no way that you can't put on a disguise and think that you're gonna get away from it and you're gonna be able to hide. God said you're not gonna be able to hide from this. And that's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.